Hey everyone, and welcome to Briar Rose Cottage. I am the Moonstone Crone, Lady Rosemary, and welcome, all my little gemstones. Be you TikTok or YouTube. We're gonna call this day 2 of the yard project. I did get a bunch of stuff done. It is noticeable to me, but there is still so much left to do. And so I'm back out here in Sunday evening. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Whether you're a pet mom, kid mom, or grandma, or whatever, auntie, hope you've been having a good day. I did pretty good. I managed to do stuff without it being too hectic on my body. A little bit more windy here today. Than yesterday. But we're gonna go with the flow, because that's what we can do. I'm going to pace myself so that I can get stuff done. And I don't want to hurt myself. I managed to not hurt myself. I did hurt today. I did hurt last night. But I haven't really done any heavy lifting or that kind of stuff really all winter. So I've got to get the bod back into that. It's yard work, into my yard work body. So yes, and I'm also hoping my help can come tomorrow. My plan is to get him. I have one thing that needs to be built, and he's good with the drill. And the sharp tools. I have no experience with sharp tools, really, so sometimes I defer to other people who are more experienced with power tools and stuff, because I like my fingers where they are. So, just tired today. I slept a lot, too. That's one of the things with fibro. You do end up tired a lot because of the any physical activity becomes an exertion instead of just, oh, my body moved. Like most people who don't have fibro or some other fatigue causing chronic illness can fold a face cloth and not get tired. I fold a face cloth and I can be extremely pooped after that. So hence part of what's happened in my yard is the fibro interfering and mental state interfering and that kind of thing. I have some of the nicest trimmed up trees along the block, and so yeah, it does bother me when somebody places judgment on my mess. But I'm hoping that by the end of next weekend, the yard will be organized so that I can start on dealing with grass and stuff next week. That is the plan. That is the plan. Oh, piece of hair you were supposed to be clipped. Now it's hanging in my face. So up front, let's see if we can do this. Yesterday, I trimmed those rose bushes. Trimmed them back as they needed a good haircut. Right here. As far as this goes over here, I have to dig most of this out because the only way to make sure that the rose bushes are completely gone is I got to see whether or not they're from seeds or from suckers. If they're from suckers, then I gotta dig them up and pull them as far back as I can get, and then trim it off. So I'm not worried about this. The bylaw officer and I know, and that is his job, and I get it. But some things need to take priority, and the mess in the yard is one of them. So so that's where I have started. Crazy ass sunflower. Here you can see white paint. Yesterday I was blocking out for space here. You can see this. I am standing on my right to finally use my boards to be borders, especially right here, because in order to fix the garden bed here, I need to edge it. So, but that is what I'm going to get Rob to do. That's like our first project tomorrow. Is get this put together so that it actually looks like something proper that's supposed to be here. We'll have to level it up because the driveway slopes down towards the garage. So so the other thing that I did yesterday, and this may not seem like a whole lot, but I addressed things that look like they might be garbage too as well. Not very much, but I did, including the stuff that blows in my yard. The only thing I forgot to put away yesterday was the cardboard that I had over what I call Grandma's tulips. But yes. Okay, find my hand. Okay, we go this way. Trying to see if you can see them. Right here. Right there. Grandma's tulips are coming back up. But yeah, it helps to use cardboard, helps to create a frost barrier, cold barrier, so that things don't freeze. And then over here I started picking up sunflowers and stuff type thing, and the same at the back there. I started picking up and making a pile for the town will pick up branches and stuff, so as long as you do it in a tidy way. So yeah, so I didn't, like, on the surface it doesn't seem like a lot that I did yesterday, but from a fibro perspective, and somebody who has osteoarthritis, I did a lot, because I had part of my step stuff and my path stuff, my path stuff was in here, and now it's out at the front where it's supposed to be. So I am trying to cooperate. I just need to feel like I'm okay, that the way I want to do it is okay, and not be penalized because I had a bad few years, you know. The ex-boyfriend saw no point in even having a yard, which makes sense for him, because, oh, oops, we're running out of time. So peace, love, and happiness, everybody, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.